say, man, hey, man, it looked like I got some bad news for the boxing world, for a lot of boxing fans. Some Lamont Roach fans, a lot of people were looking forward to seeing Tank Davis ring return. A lot of people was looking forward to seeing Lamont Roach and Tank. I wasn't one of the ones high on this fight, but I don't speak for everybody. Today, just recently, Gervonta Davis has come out and he called off the fight. He said it ain't gonna be no fight. The fight is over with. It's off. It's canceled. So y'all smash my like button and let's cook about this. What's the reason for this? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What is the issue? But like I said, man, y'all smash my like button and let's cook on it. So yeah, man, he just abruptly went on Instagram on his story and said the effing fight is off, right? It ain't gonna be no fight. He didn't call the fight off. And I'm not surprised. I'm definitely not surprised. I mean, the writing was on the wall. The writing was on the wall. Look at the press conference. Look how low budget the press conference was. You know what I'm saying? Look who they had running the press conference. You know what I'm saying? Up there speaking for Tank and Lamont. It was crazy, man. That was like some of the most embarrassing-ish that I've seen in a long time. Like, they could have might as well just did the virtual press conference. Them virtual press conferences that they was doing back in the pandemic? They should have did that. That was better than watching what we seen. And for Tank Davis to be the big superstar that he is, you mean to tell me that y'all don't put no type of budget behind the press conference? And then you follow that up 2 weeks later, and David Benavidez and Morrell, they stuff was way better than that. So, man, I don't know what's going on with the situation with Gervonta Davis. Maybe they had told him, hey, in order to get, the money that you asking for, right, we're going to have to cut the budget on other things that we spend, right? We're going to have to cut the budget on the press conference. We're going to have to, lower the budget on other things, right? If you want all this money for fighting Lamont Roach, I don't know what it is, but things ain't going well over there. Now, I know that Gervonta Davis is a very, very emotional human, right? So could he just be lashing out saying this, and could the fight still go on? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. It could still go on. But for right now, for some reason, he wanted to come out, tell the whole world that the fight is off. It's canceled. Is that his decision to cancel the fight? You know what I'm saying? Or is that inside PBC decision? Well, with all this being said, man, we've been trying to tell y'all that it's a lot of things going on over there at the PBC and the business ain't right. But see, when we come and try to tell y'all get to crying and, y'all hating on Tank. Y'all hating on the black man. Y'all hating on Al Hammond and the PBC. It ain't hating. Y'all don't see what's going on? You know what I'm saying? That's why when I came and told y'all that, hey, man, what Turkey is doing and what all these other promotional companies are doing, coming together to come under one entity in DAZN, everybody gonna be over there on DAZN. PBC can't be the only one left out because they're not gonna be able to compete. Yes, they have Gervonta Davis, a superstar fighter, but other than him, they don't really got no superstars. You got like David Benavidez, he's still up and coming to become that mega superstar, but he needed Canelo Alvarez fight to get over that hump, and Canelo ain't gonna let him do that, right? Then Canelo's not a PBC fighter. Canelo move and, you know what I'm saying, he go and come as he please. So with that being said, you can't depend on one superstar fighter to hold down a whole promotional company. It don't work like that. When PBC was thriving, they had several superstars. They had a lot of superstars. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them guys like Errol Spence, we don't know what's going on with him. Jermell Charlo, we don't know what's going on with him. they stayed out of the limelight too long. You know what I'm saying? Out of sight, out of mind. So it is what it is. But as far as Gervonta Davis, man, you could tell that he ain't happy with whatever's going on behind the scenes. He ain't happy about it. You know what I'm saying? He was complaining when he was doing his interviews after the press conference. You know what I'm saying? He was telling y'all that he don't really want nothing to do with boxing. So, I mean, what more do y'all need to hear? Like, what more do y'all need to hear? The business ain't right. All of that following your favorite content creator because, you know, he meat mush Gervonta Davis. Oh, it's a venue issue. It's a man. All of that venue issue. Like I said before, man, y'all can believe that shit if you want to. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all can believe it if you want to, but, man, hey, the writing is on the wall. The writing is on the wall. And I don't know, man. I don't know. This situation is getting more ugly as time go on. And remember, everybody was blaming it on Floyd Mayweather, right? You know what I'm saying? Gervonta Davis was going off on Floyd every chance he got. Now you see that Floyd ain't nowhere around. Now who you gonna blame? Who you gonna blame? Can't use Floyd no more. You feel me? So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of fans was eager to see Gervonta Davis back in the ring, and they don't give a damn who he fight. I had people in my comments telling me they don't give a damn who Tank fight, just as long as they get to see him fight. And that's why I say that certain people are just fans of whatever fighter they like. They're not really a fan of the sport. I wouldn't really eager to see this Lamont Roach fight because to me, it's a mismatch. I've studied Lamont Roach, right? Lamont Roach ain't got nothing for Gervonta Davis. No matter how people try to come and tell you that, oh man, this gonna be a tough fight for Tank to try to hype it up, and oh man, Lamont Roach is this and Lamont Roach is that. I'm not saying that Lamont Roach ain't a decent fighter, but certain styles make fights. And Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis, right? Or let me say, Lamont Roach is not a difficult fight for Gervonta Davis in the style, the power he presents. Lamont Roach is a fighter that he can box, but, you know, he pretty much like to stay in front of you, and it's a disaster. You know what I'm saying? All of that, oh, man, they fought each other 3 times in the amateurs, and, man, he went the distance with Tank in the man, Tank is a completely different fighter than he was in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? Like, people evolve and grow. Like, a lot of them fighters that were standout superstars in the amateurs, they was never shit in the professional ranks. And I hate to use his name, but let's talk about Rasheed Warren, right? Rasheed Warren. Man, he was a crazy amateur star. With shit in the professionals. And I could go on and on. So just because you was an amateur standout don't mean that you're going to cut it in the professionals. Now, and it don't mean that once you get to the professional level, you don't already have a pro style and you might dominate in the professionals. And that's Tank, man. He got to the professional level, and I believe that Tank is a much better professional fighter than he was an amateur fighter because it's amateurs, you got the heavier gloves, and it's it's on a point system, right? And it's at a fast pace. You got to go out there, blah, 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 and you just got to build up as many points as you can. You know what I'm saying? The rounds are shorter. So Gervonta Davis has evolved into a whole different fighter on the professional level. And of course, Lamont Roach, he's evolved too, but Lamont Roach ain't on that level. Anyway, man, if this fight is off, I know a lot of people gonna be disappointed. Let me know what y'all think about Gervonta Davis saying that it ain't no fight, it's canceled. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit my like button. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subbed, and y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.